Hey guys, welcome to this character introduction video. You may have noticed I've started uploading some videos from me and my group's weekly Vampire the Masquerade game, and I'm planning on uploading some more, so I thought it would probably be a good idea to give you guys a little background as to what's been going on, so I came up with a couple of introduction videos. We've been playing this game for about 9 months there, so there is a fair amount of plot that's been built up. So this one is going to kind of go into character introductions, things like that. And I thought with some of these, I might take the opportunity to do a little light review of some of the official books that I used running the game for that set of time. So I've been using some of the pre-made adventures. So I don't know how many people are still out there shopping for old Vampire the Dark Ages adventures, but I don't know. Alright, so first off, a couple of the characters that I'm going to start talking about in some of these early videos are going to be dead by the time that we get to the actual sessions that I'm going to be uploading, so I'm going to really quickly go over them. My first player and character I'm going to talk about is Mary. She is playing a Revenant mage named Dragomir, and he's pretty much done. You might see him in like 1 or 2 more sessions, but he's really old at this point, so we've already talked about it, and he's dead. So, or he's going to be very soon. So she's already started working on her next character. Basically, he is just a nobleman who is also an awakened mage and a revenant who was working for Radu, the Prince of Bistritz. And his family was more or less in control of the city of Balgrad, which is something that comes up a little bit later. That's pretty much all you need to know about him. The other thing is that we have a player named Miles, who ran a character named Joshua, and he's just dead. He was a Salubri, and yeah, he's done. The Tremere caught up to him, and you won't see him around. But when he was still alive, he was originally a one-armed bard. Still annoys me to say that out loud. And eventually he transitioned into being a 2-armed doctor. So that was his prestige class. So those are the dead guys. When you'll actually see their new characters be introduced, so I will let them actually go into who their new characters are in that session. So I won't bother talking about their replacements right now. So the first character I actually want to talk about in this video is my player David. He's got a character Zvezdan Borgia, alias Zvezdan Lugoj, and he, Lugoj, no, Ludger, rather, sorry, I was confusing him with a storyteller character. It's the L's. So, he's a La Sombra holy man, or at least he was sort of holy. He started the gameplay with True Faith, and basically the story is that his family came from the Holy Roman Empire area and Iberia, where they were nobles, but they fell out of favor and they had to retreat, and they left and they ran to Eastern Europe. Originally, it was kind of unclear what his background was. He just kind of talked about wanting to come from that area of Europe, but then just kind of being on the run, and we just didn't really develop it until much later when I came up with the idea of maybe introducing him into the Borgia groups things. And if you don't know who they are, you should probably read a little bit more European history, or I guess play Assassin's Creed, but I don't know, I'm trying to promote education here. So that's his background. He went into, since they didn't really have any land, but they were still sort of noble, he got sent into the church, and it was there that he came to the attention of his sire, who was later revealed to be another Borgia, and he embraced him to help consolidate his power within the church, which you know, I guess I'll leave it as a surprise to you how well that plan turned out. But, yeah, he actually started out as really good friends with Dragomir, who was also originally the second son in his family, so he was also in the church for a while until his older brother was killed, which Dragomir definitely had no part in. So, they kind of created the first sort of power clique, I guess, within the overall group. So, the next character I want to talk about is Gabriel. He is a Brujah knight being played by Adnan. And he came from a minor noble family in Eastern Europe. They also retreated from over in the Germanic area. These guys did come up with their backgrounds independently, but there is some, I guess everyone wants to come from Germany when you're playing a Dark Ages game, I don't know. But they were sort of on the run from the Germans and the Germanic Ventru, who the family had pissed them off by not working with them. So they went off to Eastern Europe, where he got sent as a squire to one of the noblemen there, who was a sort of distant relation, like an uncle of some sort. And so things were going pretty well for him until the Ventru figured out where his family was hiding and then slaughtered them all. At this point, the knight who he was squired to revealed that he was in fact a Brujah and embraced Gabriel and gave him the opportunity to hunt down the people who were responsible for killing his family. Although he did get them, they turned out to only be mortal pawns, so his actual nemesis is still at large, and they found out a little bit more about who she was, actually. You may have noticed in the one video I did upload before this, where one of the characters gets pumped for information regarding Gabriel. That was the one responsible for killing his family, so yeah. that encounter didn't work out well, not long after I stopped the video. So, the last player I have to talk about is Stalworth, and he is playing French Toreador Knight Jan. He really switched it up. So, he's not a knight or like minor nobleman on the run from Germany. He is a minor nobleman on the run from France. A completely different background. He came into our game much later than everyone else. We had already been playing for like 6 months or so when he joined. But his most distinguishing merit is, I guess, that he has the true love merit, yet continues to be a flagrant man-whore at every opportunity. And I mean that in only the best possible way, of course. But yes, his girlfriend she remained in France and was held captive by the French Toreador, and he had to retreat because he had not been getting along well with his sire and the whole clique there. So he retreated and ran off to join the Fifth Crusade, since he didn't really have any other opportunities present at home. And while on that crusade, he met up with the rest of the gang and joined with them. So that's pretty much everything I think you guys need to know about the characters. I'm also going to be uploading more videos detailing the actual storyline that's been going on up until now. Those will probably be a little bit longer than this video, or maybe not. So you'll figure out a little bit more about their characters then, I guess. This was just some very general background information, so I don't have to reintroduce them all in the next video I upload. So I'm recording these all at once, but I'm pretty sure this is the video I'm going to upload right before Thanksgiving, so I hope you guys have a nice Thanksgiving. Enjoy yourselves. I've already got my Coke and rum out, so I'm planning on enjoying mine. And, yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video.